Thank you very much. Since we're talking about the Secure Fence Act definition, I was here when Congress voted on it. Under the Secure Fence Act, operational control is defined as preventing all unlawful entries into the United States, all people, and all narcotics, 100%. What wasn't mentioned at the hearing last month is that the definition of operational control the chief was asked about has never been achieved by any administration, Democrat or Republican, not by Trump, not by anyone. Republicans have acknowledged that this in the past. The former Republican chairman of the committee, Peter King, the author of the Secure Fence Act, said during the 2013 markup, we had 100% in the Secure Fence Act, and we've met with Secretary Chertoff and Secretary Napolitano. And the fact is, I think a 100% is unreachable. At the same markup, Representative Michael McCall, also a former Republican chairman of this committee, said, but when you put this number as a matrix in the definition of operational control, you make it impossible to achieve operational control. Perfection shouldn't be the enemy of the good. Under this definition, again, we will never, ever get operational control because nothing in life is 100%. Yet, Mr. Secretary, Republicans are criticizing you for not achieving something that no secretary has ever achieved. It seems like their standard changes depending on the administration. That's a double standard. That's partisan politics, and that's Washington for you. When I met recently with Chief Ortiz, he said that no secretary has been more supportive of the Border Patrol than you, and that you and he are in close, regular contact. I was glad to hear that, and I look forward to heading back to the border again to see in my own view what's happening. So can you, for the committee, share the explanation of this 100% target as the measurement for securing the border?
Ranking Member Thompson, Mr. Chairman, the Secure Fence Act provides that operational control means that not a single individual crosses the border illegally, and it's for that reason that prior secretaries and myself have said that under that definition, no administration has had operational control. That is why if Congressman Roy had actually allowed me to answer the question fully and not cut me off at every time, I would have continued to say, as I did in response to Senator Langford, as I have testified under oath multiple times, that I use a lens of reasonableness in defining operational control. Are we maximizing the resources that we have to deliver the most effective results? And under that definition, we are doing so very much to gain operational control. So that is my response with respect to the Secure Fence Act of, I believe it is 2007, a response that when given the opportunity to provide to Congress under oath, I actually have delivered multiple times.
So this budget that you're before this committee today, does that budget move you toward that goal?
We believe it does, Ranking Member Thompson, and I should say, this year, for the first time since 2011, we have been budgeted to receive an increase in the number of Border Patrol agents. The first time since 2011, 300 to be precise. Next year, for our fiscal year 2024 budget, we request an additional 350 Border Patrol agents as just one example of how this advances the security of our southern border through the extraordinary work of our personnel in the department.
And let me say for the record that in each time that the request for increasing the numbers in the Border Patrol, Democrats on this committee have always supported the increase. It's been my Republican colleagues who've opposed the increase. So either you're going to support the Border Patrol and securing the border, or you're not. I yield back.
The gentleman yields. Just point of clarification, my comments were not about the content of the definition, the fact that you said the definition was happening. You said, I do. That definition, yes. So it was about integrity and not about success on that particular point. I now recognize